Okay, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Master of Command. We're going to be continuing our PLC Noble Cavalcade playthrough. So, we need to come up here and fight the encamped army. Looks like we're almost fully replenished. We're a little bit short here on these guys, and a tad bit short here, but I think it's fine. I think we'll be okay. Um, Let's go ahead and hop into battle. I don't think there's anything meaningful that we can really do here. Just kind of wanted to review what we had here, but okay, let's come over here. Okay, Gustavian. Every time, I think this used to be the symbol previously for the Carolayans, and so every time I see it, I'm like, oh no, the Carolayans, and that's not the case anymore. I think the Carolayan symbol is like a lion. I so rarely see it that it's fine. Um, so their officers provide more morale, but they're also more likely to die. So we need to go after their officers, take them out, or else they're going to be a pain in the butt. So they've got a bunch of grenadiers. One grenadier here, but it's observation, so that's not such a big deal. Some fusiliers, artillery, some more artillery down here, artillery here. Freikorps cavalry for the most part, and Don Cossacks, which they've got good charge, but that's really the only place where they're gonna hurt is on the charge. So, okay, I think we'll be fine. We just need to make sure we're taking out the officers and lowering their morale so that they'll break faster. If we don't take out the officers, they're gonna have really good morale, and that's not gonna be great for us. So, let's go ahead and hop into battle. Okay, we are loaded in and we're moving up. And what I'm going to do this time is I've put all of our cavalry over here. And what I'm hoping that will do is I'm hoping it will make them turn the line so that this part of the line ends up being closer to us and this part of the line ends up being further back. The reason being, I want to attack this side of the line because they've got an officer here and they have an officer here. So we'd be knocking out two officers pretty quickly. They have no officers over here. And then they have basically three in the center between the cavalry and between these observation grenadiers. But I'm going to go ahead and start bringing these guys over here. I might even run them for a little bit. General can stay forward because I want the artillery to unlimber and shoot at him and not over here, which is what they are currently doing. And this guy must have loaded canister because his range is so bad. It definitely wasn't this poor in the beginning. Okay, so someone's taking shots at the general. Actually, they pretty much all are. So let's go ahead and bring them all back. And it does look like this worked for the most part. Bring you guys back some. Same here. This worked. It seems like it worked for the most part because these guys are a little bit more forward than over here. And these Cossacks seem like they're going to attack us on their own, which I'm totally fine with. Let's spread our guys out here. They do have a lot of infantry coalescing here. Where's the general? Yeah, let's make sure he's back. And then let's charge in here. And charge in here. And I'm going to pull you back. These guys are about to charge in. How are we doing over here? Okay, good. Good, good, good. You guys all just keep falling back for now. Oops. Your seers are coming in over here. Who's pretty... You guys are fairly hurt, so pull back. You guys come back for a minute. Nice, we killed their officer. Let's pull back so that these guys will unbrace, basically. Oops. Come help out over here. You guys can all pull back. You can come charging in. You can pull back. Pull back. Pull back our SR unit. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. Fall back, fall back. So everyone just kind of fall back for the moment. You can pull out. What's going on over here? Okay, let's go ahead. Right, they've got an officer on them, so we want to take them out. You guys come back. You just charge in. You're already so close. Charge in. You guys all come this way. Oh, you guys are just taking free damage. Okay. Okay, pull back, pull back. These guys are not super braced, so let's try to hit them. Oh, jeez. Those guys are gonna shatter. You guys pull back. Okay, we've broken them. That's good. We can't let these Don Cossacks kill any more of the Dragoons because we're losing a ton. You come over here and help out. Dude, where did these Don Cossacks come from? We pull back. Let's send some of our guys to go after the artillery. We can charge them from the side. You come after the artillery, you're still really healthy. Same with you. You're just exhausted, so stop. Okay, and then let's pull you back. Oh, we have a... Oh, man. Okay. Dang it. Okay, then come knock them out. Knock them out. You guys are doing okay on stamina. Okay, these guys we won't lose. We might lose those Polish dragoons though. They were pretty low health. Very nice. We shattered them. You guys pull back for a minute. You just charge in, knock them out. I think you can do that. Let's make sure they're done for, and then you can come over here and come for that artillery. Sorry, there's definitely been some mismanagement here. These guys just have enormous range. You take them out. Okay. That was good. You guys need to spread out. Don't get hit by that artillery. You need to charge them. Then... Okay, come back. Where's the general? General, come over here. We're gonna need your morale. Okay, you guys need to charge in. And then let's pull you back and take these guys out. Nice. These guys are pretty low. I don't know if they're gonna survive. I also took a ton of casualties. Okay, I'm gonna take the replenishment. And then we're gonna go no quarter. It's gonna reduce our prisoner gain, but it's going to increase our melee, which at this point that's good. Hopefully those dragoons survive. No, they do not. Yeah. We're gonna reroll. Melee damage received going down is pretty good. Increasing melee is also fairly good. But I'm gonna go another reroll. Do one last reroll. Oh, every time, man. Every time. Okay. Actually, combat effectiveness is good. Yeah. This increases our radius, and this gives us more combat effectiveness. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. We're gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. Sell this. Sell that. Sell this. What can the same do for us? They could give us some more reservists. They could also give us some excellent horse. We could also increase the size of our cavalry, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that at the moment. You can have that. We'll save this for the new cavalry unit that we need to pick up. Excellent beer. I know. Okay, so yeah, give you the excellent beer. And then we have a normal canteen somewhere, I think. Yeah, on you. Okay. Yeah. Let's then... I might sell this. Yeah, I'd technically get more out of it by selling it than by presenting it as a war trophy. So I'm going to sell that. And we're going to come visit this convoy, come over here to Rosenberg, pick up a new unit. How much time do we have? Got a little bit. Okay, we got a decent horse out of that. Let's run over here real quick. Okay, just wanted to make sure we were replenishing. Oh, there's no cavalry here. Oh, that's a pain. Okay, what can we pick up here that would be good? Anything? I think we already bought a lot of the useful stuff here. This is good. And I will buy a grenade for the forts if we end up attacking a fort at some point. And we'll buy that. And there was nothing here, right? Haversacks aren't bad. I'll buy this one. Maybe I'll buy this one too, actually. I know there's an excellent horseshoe here. And it's actually not terrible. But I don't value the stamina as much as I value the morale. We need more morale. Move speed is good. Heck, I'll buy it. And let's buy up a little bit of food. And I know cavalry is going to be more expensive over here, but I do want to go into this next battle with full cavalry, the full army. Oh, and there's not any here. Okay, never mind then. I could come down here and hope that there's a town, or I could come up here. I feel like there's gotta be a town down here, right? Like, this is too big of a gap for there to be no town. Okay. Oh, and there's Polish hussars. But we can't afford them. What if I were to sell off... Even if we were to sell off, like... Even if we were to sell off, like, everything, I don't know that we could afford them. Let's see. Everything... This is just theoretical. Like, what if we were sell off all this stuff? I don't think we could. So why don't we just pick up the veteran Lithuanian Dragoons? We still need a little bit more. Oh, we could sell some things from our general. Yeah, let's sell that and that probably. Sure, you can have a step horse. And you can have that, I guess. Sell that. Man, that really stinks that we lost that Dragoon unit. Having to buy a new unit this late in the campaign feels bad. And I don't think we'll have the time to come over here and fight the encamped army before the HQ gets to us. So what I'm going to do is resolve some of these encounters over here. See if we can get anything. Nope. Okay, and then the battlefield. Yes, let's do this. So we will disband them and sell those off later. Yeah, and then we'll maybe rename these guys. I kind of don't want to at this point. I might just call them, I don't know, leftovers. I don't know. We'll see. This is a meaty army, I'll tell you that. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, it is a pro-cavalry army that does have 2 brigades of cavalry, so we do need to respect them. And I need to make sure that my guys don't get caught out by their cavalry, because that's pretty much what happened in the last battle, right? Those dragoons, they were engaged fighting somebody, and I didn't have a unit to back them up when the Don Cossacks charged in, so we just need to make sure that all of our cavalry has a buddy, that none of them are getting singled out by all this cavalry that has really high charge. Anyway, let's go ahead and load into battle. Alright, we are loaded into battle and moving up. And what I'm doing is basically moving forward in a wide front because I want to tempt their cavalry forward, which these guys are obliging me. Thank you. I want to tempt their cavalry forward to charge into us, and then we want buddy cavalry to come in and help clean up those units. So I'm actually going to use our new Lithuanian unit, the They're called the Reserve Lithuanian Dragoons, so we're gonna put them to work here. And they're gonna go to war with the Slobodians. So I'm gonna let them... Actually, they have a... You guys have a really good charge, so I actually kind of don't want them to... I don't want them to just race and get hurt. Okay. That worked well. You guys need to come back. Okay, some units need to fall back. Does look like we're getting a lot of interest over here from their cavalry. So let's go ahead and leave a few more units over here where their cavalry is a little bit more active. Okay, charge in. Yeah, those guys got beat pretty handily. Pull you guys back. Nope, I want you guys pulling back. Charge in. How are we looking here? There is some cavalry. Okay, you guys pull back some more. You go ahead and just charge them. I'm okay with that. These guys are hurt. Let's pull them back. You come help out with them. Let's make sure we've got buddies here for our guys. Need to pull him out. He's getting kind of hurt. I said we need to pull you. Pull, pull, pull. Let's charge in over here. You guys all come back. Okay, I'm gonna pull you. Charge in here. Charge in here. You guys get ready to come up. Charge in. Pull back. Yeah, all you guys just pull back. Pull back to here. You've taken a lot of losses, you need to pull back. Our healthy guys, I want swinging over this way. You can sit back and you can sit back a little bit. You've taken a lot of damage, pull back. Okay, pull back. And you pull back. And you guys come back. I want these guys to turn and lose their brace. You guys just sit back here. I don't want to use you guys anymore. Okay, they are vulnerable. Let's go ahead and hit them. They got up to like 50% bracing, which isn't fantastic, but it could have been worse. So you come up here. I don't want to use you. You already have a lot of veterancy. And let's pull you back. and send you in. And let's make sure we've got a good response to those cuirassiers. Okay. Hit these grenadiers. You swing over this way, and we're gonna pull you out. I feel like all these guys have such long range. It's actually not even that long, 150. Like it's decent, but it just feels like it's a lot longer. Okay, come on in, and then you pull out while these guys are coming in. Alright, that went a lot better. Let's go ahead and take the money and ammunition. Okay. Sell this. Give you that. Sell that. That flag to the same. And we'll sell the artillery horses. Okay. HQ will mobilize soon. Let's go ahead and make any last purchases that we need to here. Let's buy up some food. We're gonna need it. Buy up some reservists. There's fewer resources here, I see. Getting you a better car line would be good. Let's do that. What else do we want? I know there were a bunch of breastplates, right? Yeah. And a blanket. So let's buy both of these, and the blanket, and this greatcoat. Those are all really good. And this cavalry pistol isn't bad. Let's make sure these guys are kitted out with the best of the best equipment. Okay. Is this 9 compared to 8? But it does give you more morale, so maybe we will do that. You could really use the morale, so I'm going to give you this greatcoat. You need a jacket. And then you could use a jacket, as could you. I'll give you this. Instead of that, you can take... sorry, I meant to say the cavalry pistol. And then you need this. And we can sell that. This blanket we definitely want to put on somebody. Boom, there we go. Take that instead. Could give you this. Or the reload. Maybe I'll just give you the pocket Bible. These blankets. We really need to put the blankets on somebody. Okay. Let's say that's good. Maybe I'll check out this herd real quick. And the HQ will mobilize, that's fine. And then we'll walk towards them because I want to be by this encamped army over here. 2 good horses. Do we have any basic horses? Yeah, we do have like a Polish. That Hanoverian. Basic Frisian. Sure, let's take the horses and just see what happens. Okay, a good Frisian and a good steppe horse. So let's definitely make that switch. And the steppe horse is not as important. Give it to the general. There. And we can sell this. Let's come back down here. Some more replenishment in. Sell our Frisian horse. Maybe do one more purchase of food. And maybe I march down to the fort, see if we can resolve this fort before the HQ catches us. I don't think we can, but there is an encampment. Let's see what the encampment has. Guaranteed night success. Yep. Awesome. So that's more stuff to sell later. And walk over to the fort. Less than ideal for us. I don't like fighting the armies that have increased movement speed. It makes it much harder to work around them with the cavalry. I also wish we were fighting Prussian cavalry instead of the Russian cavalry, but that's okay. Over here, converged musketeers, some grenadiers, life guard. They do have a fair bit of artillery, so we need to find an opening to go after them. Yeah, we'll have our work cut out for us. Certainly not going to be an easy battle, but let's go ahead and hop in and do the best we can. Alright guys, we are loaded in and ready to start the battle, but before I do, can I show you guys something funny? Look at the Prussian horse artillery. How much movement speed do you think it has? 125. Okay, here's why, right? It's horse artillery, so it's naturally faster than your conventional artillery, and it's Frederikian, so it's getting plus 30% move speed, and it's got good shoes, excellent coffee, excellent artillery, hoses, horses, if you will. So between all of this, horse artillery, these 3 items, Frederikian, and being on the road, of course, it just makes it insanely fast. Like this thing can outrun my cavalry. That's just crazy. I also checked the traits up here, but none of them give movement speed. But imagine if it did. Oh my gosh. So I just want to watch these guys like start flying when we start the battle. I've given everyone movement orders, so we can watch them for a minute, just see what they do. Oh, it went up to like 130. It went above 130. Oh my gosh. Look at how fast they are. They're so crazy fast. They're outrunning everyone else. Oh my gosh. That is so hilarious. Anyway, we have our more combat oriented. I shouldn't say more combat oriented. We put more cavalry on this flank. We put less over here. And we're running the general at the middle, hoping that the artillery will unlimber and want to shoot at them. So that's what we're doing. I don't want our guys getting shot up by their pretty long range artillery though, so let's not get any closer. Gosh, range is so long on those guys. What? This guy's so funny. What? Dude, the models are just like gliding. Dude, can I come up and shoot them with the general? Is that allowed? Can I get into melee with them with the general? Is that allowed? Can we knock out this unit? And then pull back the general before he gets shot? Kinda seems like it. Kinda seems like I can do that. I don't want to do it again though, because they have... Oh nice, even that officer couldn't rally them. I don't want to do it again because now their cavalry is closing in and making me a little bit nervous. Who's over here? Cossacks? I mean, we can just walk up and blast them with the carbines. I feel like that's legal. You guys fall back a little bit. Okay. We'll take that. General fallback. I kind of don't want to have to worry about managing you. They're honestly not that strong in the center. Should I just try to break through here? Like, what if we... Like, what if we... Yeah, what if you hit that field artillery? Fortunately, these guys took a big hit as they were charging in. You pull them back, pull them back. Shoot. Oh, I have a lot of trouble going on. A lot of trouble. All you guys pull back. You come after them. You come over here. You guys are exhausted, so just stop. You're really low morale. I think we're taking a lot of damage from the flanking fire, honestly. But we have managed to wipe out like all of the artillery, so I think that's something. We just need to consolidate a little bit. How you guys doing? You're okay, but you're not doing like great. Yes, let's start figuring out what we're doing over here. Okay, we're getting shot on over here. You guys can't afford to get shot. Run away. They should run. Yep. Then you pull back. Okay, that's fine. Screw it. Just get in there. Same with you. They might recover, so charge in, take them out. Go back. Charge in. What's with all these guys? Yeah, make sure that they shatter. Okay, let's get them to stop shooting at them. I'm gonna charge you guys in. Then we'll charge you in. Pull back, Mr. General. Okay, you guys just go in. Yeah. Actually, you come up. Come over here. Over here. What are these guys up to? Okay, so it's literally just this unit down here. I definitely want you getting in there and hurting them. You're so close to being able to become a hussar. I'm hoping these guys are okay, that they didn't disband. Okay, that's good. Oh, that looks really low. They might disband. I'm gonna take the replenishment. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, so the other HQ is over there and would like to eat my guts. And they will come for me in 4 days. 4 days? That's all I get? What? That's insane. I thought I'd get more time than that. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for this. The reason being, I want to be able to come over here and buy, wait, what? Oh, they didn't die? I feel like this must be a glitch. They were supposed to be dead. Aww. You know what? I am not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. We are going to take what we get. And you know what? If it's a glitch, we live with that. We are thrilled. We are thrilled with the glitch. Thank you for glitching. Let's give you that. Thank you. Glitch. I'm not going to upgrade these guys because they're going to be losing more stats than what they gain, so we'll just pass on that. I'm also not going to expand our cavalry because, well, we could. I mean, they'd be slower, but some of our guys would definitely be able to replenish up to... Some of our guys would be able to replenish up to the, up to the new size. And you know what? You know what? I'm okay with that. So, let's do it. And... I know there were some cavalry items over here. Why don't we go ahead and... Why don't we go ahead and force march over here? Try to make any last purchases we can before the HQ comes for us. Try to get in some more replenishment before the HQ. Oh my gosh, they just start flying instantly. That's not okay. It's not okay. Okay, let's buy all of that. And that. Let's sell off the things that we definitely won't be using. Let's start assigning... Oh, geez. Let's start assigning cavalry. Horses, I should say. Dude, take a good Polish horse. You can just take a Polish horse. Then we've got a good Frisian that someone could... Oh, we could give it to you. Is there anything else worth buying? The light saddle, maybe. Haversacks are not bad. This is good. And this. Let's sell off the tea. Probably the grenades too. Yeah, let's sell off the grenades. I won't be using them at this point. Anything else worth... Oh yeah, the haversacks. I do want those. The light saddle is decent. Okay. Okay, this heavy saddle, I know someone over here has a basic saddle. There we go, boom. Good saddle. You, here you go. A better saddle. You are dreadfully slow. There you go, a light saddle. You'll be a little bit quicker. Oh man, I feel like that last upgrade made our guys really slow now. I'll probably need to run them more. Okay. Here, take a haversack. Take a haversack. The slowest guys we need to give haversacks. You need a haversack. We need to sell off some stuff. Let's sell that. Sell those. You're slow. Here's a haversack. You're slow. Here's a... No. No. They already had a haversack. Let's give them the horseshoes. It's fine. You're slow. Pretty much don't need that anymore. I'll give you that. Cavalry pistol isn't bad. How about I do that? Take the excellent lance. Take that. I'm going to give you the Polish horse over the Hanoverian horse. I just feel like the 10% morale damage is more useful than the little bit of accuracy. Oh right, we have excellent beer and spirit rations, so we can upgrade those. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So what can we sell? You. Yeah, let's sell the flag. Sell the horse. I'm gonna sell those two. Honestly, the riding boots, I think we're good, right? Like, everyone has good stamina. You guys are a little behind, but you should be fine. Like, once we load into battle, you should have enough stamina. So I'm gonna sell the riding boots. Okay, looking good. I'm gonna give you guys the cavalry pistol. Just because you don't have a cavalry weapon already. You, I will give that. You're cooked, man. You are fried. You have no units. Okay, I think this is like the last meaningful upgrade we can do. And I'll give you the Friedrich Treatise. Sure. And then let's sell the rest of these items. Pick up some ammunition. And hopefully we can get off like 2 days of drilling. Hopefully they walk through this swamp and that like slows them down. That would be ideal. So let's go ahead and drill. Okay, that's helping. Yep. One more. Can we get in one more day of drilling? Yes. Okay. So this unit is pretty messed up. No, why is it another Frederick? This doctrine will be the death of me. Like, quite literally could be the death of me. Man, they've got a lot of artillery. Fortunately, they have Prussian cavalry. Fortunately, these are observation, well, mostly observation units, so. I mean, we gotta take the good with the bad, right? The bad being Frederikian. These guys are gonna be moving really fast, catching up to our cavalry. The other bad, well, mixed, right? If we can get to their artillery, it's not bad. But if we cannot, these guys are going to chew us up. So we need to find a way to get to them. In that last battle, things kind of got a little messy, but we did break through and make it to the artillery, and that worked out for us. So we just need to just need to have hope, guys. We need to find a way to make it happen. So we'll go ahead and load into battle. Okay, guys, we are loaded in and ready for the last battle. I put almost all of our cavalry over here because I want to try to overload them on this flank. With that being said, we're not just going to blindly charge in. We still want them to unlimber their artillery because that does tend to then slow the advance of the artillery and should help mitigate their effectiveness against us. At the same time, if they just want to advance with all of their artillery over here, maybe I should just brute force my way through. I don't know. I kind of want to. Yeah, I do kind of just want to brute force my way in over here. But we need to make sure that we're keeping our cavalry relatively close and supporting each other so that nothing too crazy happens. And we need to withdraw our guys as they take losses. You guys pull back. Dragoons, just fall back. Okay, and then we've made it through to the artillery, so let's start cutting them down. Okay. So we've taken out most of their artillery. They do still have some left. I do want this officer killed, so you can do that for me. I also don't want these guys to rally, so you can finish them off. You guys need to be running. Okay, then once your charge has ended, hit them. Okay, all things considered, we're looking good. I know losses were fairly high in the beginning, but I think we have done really well here. spread you guys apart. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just these 4 units once we've knocked out the artillery over here. Cool, 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 cool. And it's not like we care about heavy losses because this is the last battle. So... who's relatively healthy? You are. Okay, we're getting shot down here. Let's see if we can pull them forward. You fall back. Yep, nice. They are being pulled forward. They're losing their brace. Okay. Where's the general? General, come here. Finish them off. You can probably come north of the river and help out. You need to come down here. Okay, all you guys... I kinda don't want any of you guys going into combat, really. Why are these guys able to turn so quickly? What the heck? Okay, healthiest guys, you, certainly not you. Okay, 2 more units to go. I want all of our really messed up guys together with the officer. Actually, yeah, you can just charge in. You have so much health. Who am I kidding? And then I'm gonna send you in. And there we go. We've done it. We didn't even have anyone shatter in this last battle, which I think is a minor miracle. But we did it. We won. We played the whole campaign with only cavalry, minus one little battle where we used some Polish Janissaries for storytelling purposes. And let's... Yeah, I'm glad this was the last battle. There wasn't a whole lot of good loot here. This is good, and then the lance is good, but everything else was kind of trash. We'll take the ransom so our guys can go home with more money. Beautiful. We did it. I think I said this before when we won with the Commonwealth Army, but I really like the little arm flick he does there. Glory to the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. The war concluded in Western Prussia, where the Russian Empire was cast down in a decisive struggle in the Battle of Schlochow? I don't know. Anyway, in the campaign, I wonder if this number is higher than normal. I don't know what my normal casualties suffered is. Highest kills was actually not on the Warsaw Hussars, but on the Krakow Hussars. How very interesting. I must have used them more because when it got to a certain point, these guys had like full veterancy, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to use you. So I must have been using them a lot. Very cool. Dude, Lithuanian Dragoons, they were actually doing work. They were actually very strong. And these Uhlans, I actually really liked using the Uhlans. Yeah, their melee wasn't great, but they were just so big and they had so much charge. I felt like they were very useful. Our poor Magnate Cavalry was not so awesome. Kind of funny that they seemed to, it seems like they underperformed the Dragoons, and I was a big Dragoon hater. I was hating on the Dragoons. The Dragoons were actually fine. It was the Magnate Cavalry that let us down. So, and even though they weren't the unit with the highest kills, I think I am going to add our Warsaw Hussars to the Hall of Fame. Just because I really liked them, and I really liked their color scheme. I thought they were really cool. So, we'll throw them in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Neat. Well, that was fun. Kind of stressful. Kind of stressful at times, I'm not gonna lie. But also a lot of fun, very different from how I normally play, which was interesting. Um, so yeah, I would recommend giving them a try. Just be warned that if you do play them, your non-cavalry, they're gonna have lower stamina, so that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, try them out, guys. I don't know. See what you can do. In any case, I know some people have been asking, what is the next campaign? And honestly, I don't know. The reason being, I think I'm going to take a break from Master of Command for a little while. There is a new game coming out called Star Wars Zero Command, I think. Or Zero Company. I forget which one it is. It's one of the two, but it's a game that I've been following for a while, and something that I'm really looking forward to playing. So I think for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be doing a campaign in that Star Wars game. I hope that you guys will join me for that and enjoy that. But this isn't the end for Master of Command. I definitely want to come back and try out some more things. For example, I've never played as the Crownland Corps, and I know I've promised some people that I would do a more artillery-heavy playthrough, and I definitely want to do that. And in fact, this will... There is a 95% chance that when I do come back to Master Command, it's going to be a Crownland Corps campaign, and we're going to go artillery-heavy. So that is most likely what I'll be doing. But I definitely want to try to win a campaign with every army before I put away Master Command for good. And I mean, there's still a handful of really interesting ones, like the Old Corps. That would be an interesting playthrough. Cossacks could be interesting. I've already done all the French. I haven't played as the Saxons, though I would like to. And I haven't played as these two Swedish armies. I also haven't played as the Magnate Militia. I'm part of me wants to play them, but part of me is also like, I don't find this composition all that appealing, so I don't know. We'll see about that one. I also know I haven't played as the Hessians, so I should do that at some point. In any case, we're gonna go ahead and end the video here in just a minute. One last thing I wanted to say about the PLC and the Noble Cavalcade, and more especially the Hussars, is wow, these guys are awesome. What a tank of a unit. I really liked the Polish Hussars. Definitely try to get them if you can. Just know that they are a long-term investment, because if you're starting off from like a Polish Vanguard unit or a Lithuanian Vanguard unit, or I think there's even a unit like below these guys, right? If you're playing with one of those, like, it's going to take a ton of experience, a ton of veterancy to get up to Hussars, but wow, these guys are awesome once you get there. It's kind of like playing into the French and trying to get the I think they're called the Household Cavalry, or no, the Royal Cavalry. Like, that's a long-term investment, but once you get them, they are so good. And it's the same here with the Hussars, so definitely try to play around cavalry if you're using the PLC. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and stop the video here. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming this far, and if you're a fan, I hope that you'll stick around for the Star Wars campaign that I'm about to start tomorrow. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.